Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I would like to share with you a get ready with me. So I've added my base, so I've added my foundation, a little bit of banana powder to set under my eyes and the rest of my face. I've added my brows, of course, and a little bit of the Renaissance Glow onto my cheek, the contour shade. The highlight, I'm going to be using a different palette, and I'm also going to be adding my lips and my eye look today. The palette that I want to share with you is the Flawless 4 palette, and it's their new one from Makeup Revolution. This was, I believe it was £8 from tanbeauty.com. I don't think it's live on Superdrug, but I could be wrong, but I will link it all down below as usual for you. I'm sharing the packaging again because I think this is beautiful. I really love this. It's got tones of pink, purple, and of course red. And then the packaging itself is this beautiful rose colour. You can see it's very, very dirty because I have been using it. But of course today not only am I going to be sharing with you a look, but I can also tell you more about what I think about the palette as we go along as well. The shades in here are very autumnal, and this is why I chose this one of, well, this palette along with obviously a number, but this was one of the palettes that I chose for yesterday's video that has some really autumnal or fall shades. You've got some purples in there, you've got some dusky roses, you've got neutral browns, you have got also those vibrant red shades as well. You've got everything in this palette. So I thought I'd share with you another look with this one, and I'm going to of course use my Primark eye brush. It's called a contour brush, I believe, and this is £1 from all Primark stores. If you can't find it in your local Primark store, or you just don't have the access to a Primark store at all, Morphe does do their own brush like this. I think it's £4 on beautybay.com. If I can find it, I will link it down below as well for you, because these brushes are so handy to put on makeup or your eye look. Now what I want to do quite a light look. I don't want to do a heavy look. This is daytime appropriate, and I've done some quite strong looks recently, so I want to keep it quite light, you know, light, airy and breezy, that kind of look, quite light. So I think what I'm going to start off with, and I would be really drawn to the shade Down Boy, but I think I'm going to use the shade, and I think it's called, is it Candy or Candle? And it's this neutral shade here. So I'm going to start off by buffing that into the crease. So I'm just going to add that to the crease area and above. I always take it up quite high just because I've got such, there's a lot of area between the crease and the brow. So I just take that up quite high. Now this is the first time that I've used this shade actually, because I always go for that pink brown shade to start off with, and I wanted to try something a little bit different. Now although I want it quite light and airy, I want that transitional shade to definitely show. That is lovely because it's quite neutral, and it's a very good neutral base as well. Now yes, this palette would be really, really good if you want, like I was talking about yesterday, you know, autumnal, those lovely autumnal looks. But not only is it going to give you those autumnal looks, but I wanted also to show with you or for you that it can also give you those neutral palettes, and that neutral eye looks, and that it's a versatile palette. Now the next shade that I want to use, I want to keep to that neutral kind of look, but I want to deepen it up, and I think I'm going to use this shade here called Garnet. So I'm hoping, I've not used that before, I've only swatched that one. So I'm hoping that that's not going to be, as the name suggests, too much red tone. Now, as always, I'm just putting it onto the tip of the brush. And what I want to do, I don't want it too heavy in the crease or the outer area. I want it a little bit of deepness or darkness, but I don't want it too much. So I'm just going to start on the outer third, and I'm just going to keep it very close here because I just don't want it too much. Like I say, this is a daytime appropriate look. So I'm just blending that in slightly in that area. Perfect. So I just don't want to, you know, it to be too much. Now I'm going to do the same on the other eye. So start off on the outer third and just take that a little bit into that crease area, but not too far in. So it gives a little bit of depth, but not too much. Perfect. Same with the other eye. Just making sure that I've done that correctly. So you can see it's giving a little bit of depth, but just not too much. And they work really well together, those colours, very nicely. Perfect. Now I'm going to go under the eye, and I'm going first of all with that shade. It's either Candy or Candle. I can't quite see. I think it's Candle, but I'm going to run that first shade underneath the eye now. Lovely. And then on the other eye. Very nice. Now I'm going into the second shade, so Garnet, and I'm just going to just keep it to the outer third of the under eye. We want a little bit of depth, but not too much, and then blend that in. The same with the other eye. Now, if you don't like too much underneath the eye, you can just either stick with the first shade, but I don't wear any eyeliner, so I find that if I don't put colour underneath the eye, then it just makes me look just not, well, it just makes the eye look not finished. So I've taken that first shade quite low, and then the second I've kept quite close to the actual lashes there, like that. So that's good. Now what I want to do is I want to just add a little bit more of Garnet just on that outer third on the actual lid, like that. And I also want to now add a lid colour. Now I think, I'm not sure, do I want to go in with, I don't want it to, I want it to be quite light and airy. I think I might go in with the shade Pastel, which is this one here. So this, where is the first shade? Is that the one? No. This is the first shade that I used. So that is Candle or Candy. And then this one is Garnet, so quite neutral. And then I want to use this one here just to add, called Pastel, and just to add a little bit of brightness on the lid. Like I say, this is daytime appropriate. I don't want anything too, you know, too bright. So I just want to keep it nice and just prove that, because I've done a lot of like quite bright and red eye looks, and I just really want to proof that this is quite a versatile palette, and that, you know, you don't just have to use it for those bright autumnal looks. You know, you can also get a subtle eye look out of it as well, because if you can't do that, then it's not going to be versatile. So far, and I really like that light colour. That is very, very pretty. Now I'm just going back in with Garnet and just blend that a little bit in there on the outer edge. A little bit more there, trying as hard as I can not to buff it in. Now I'm going in with this brush, which is the PS Pro Shading Eye Brush. These are £2 from Primark. I don't have an alternative, unfortunately, but any brush that you use to go on your inner corner, and that's why I picked up this one, because that is such a good brush. I'm going to go in with Pastel again, because it is a very nice light peachy look, and I'm just going to pop that into in my inner corner area where I like to have that brightened. Very, very pretty. Nice, I like the look. Now I want to finish off the eye look with the mascara, and I'm using at the moment the Primark PS Amplified, and it looks like that. I hope you can see this, because it's Amplif, and then Eyed, and it's like a pink rose gold packaging, and this I believe was £2.50. I really like it. The brush is like this, so it's one of those plastic wands, and it really does capture every lash, so I really like this. It always, for some reason, takes me a little while to get used to mascara. I think it's probably because they're quite a wet formulation to start with, and I do like it when it's a little bit, you know, not totally dried out, but a little bit drier than when you start, because I just find that all the lashes stick together if it's too wet. So that's that eye. And I think you don't have to put too much on to get a really good eye look from it. So that's the eye look completed, and I'm really, really pleased with that, because it's not got any redness to it, you know, it's not got those autumnal tones to it, so I really, really like that. Now what I want to do is put a highlight colour on. I'm absolutely, and I didn't think I was ever going to say this, but I'm absolutely obsessed with highlighters at the moment. I'm not a great highlighter fan, and a couple of weeks ago I said I didn't even like powder highlight, but when you get a product that really does that you absolutely love, it changes everything. And the product that has really changed everything for me is the Makeup Revolution Soph palette. Now I really love the Makeup Revolution's I've forgotten what it's called now, but it's in the Kiss, it's something Kiss, anyway, Peach Kiss, that's it. That's the one that I really, really like. But I found one that I like even more than that, and it is this pink shade here. I love it so, so much. It is so pink, but it's a wearable pink. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to wear that today. So I'm using my M501 from Morphe. It's really the only brush I use to put highlight on, and I'm going to dip into that lovely pink colour. I just love it so, so much. It is so, I think, oh, every time I go to get a highlight, I think, well, I've got to try something else, but this is the only one that I want to really wear at the moment. And it is so pink, and you think, wow, but it really is. I tend to find with my skin tone as well that pinks generally suit my skin. and it makes me look quite, you know, like I'm alive basically. And you know, it adds some life to my skin, and that's what I really like about this colour. It's so gorgeous. I love it, and I just put it everywhere because that's how much I love it. It's a beautiful, I mean, the quality of the highlight is amazing anyway. So if you don't like pink, you're going to like the other colours in this. You know, you've got lots of different shades, but this one is just amazing. It's so flattering on my skin. I just love it so much. It's so reflective, but in a very good way. You know, it's reflective, but and obviously you can make it as over the top as you like. So you've in this palette, and I'll just show you, obviously I've done a video on it, but I'll just go through the shades. So there's the beautiful pink that I like. You've got lilac, you've got like a deep copper, you've got a light cream shade, you've got a very, very light, nearly white, you've got a more of a champagne colour, more of a golden tone, which I've worn, and then this one is, you know, your classic highlight colour, I would say. This one's got a little bit of peachiness to it. This one is more champagne. So that is the highlight. Now moving on to the lipstick, and what I want quite a pink look because I've done quite a neutral eye. I've got the pink highlight on, love that. Now I want a pink lipstick, or pink-ish, and I'm going for Makeup Revolution's Renaissance lipstick in Renew, and obviously the packaging looks like that. We've all seen these, beautiful, stunning. They're only £4 each. The formulation is amazing. This one looks like that, and I'm just going to apply this now. Beautiful. Now I didn't wear this a lot in summer because I really feel that this is more of an autumn pink. It's like a rose pink colour, and I think I've probably got the wrong coloured choker, but this is very much a rosy pink, and I not the choker, the lipstick, and I really, really like it. It's very autumnal in a pink tone, and yeah, I really, really love it. It's rich, it's gorgeous, it's creamy, but obviously it's going to last a long time because it is Makeup Revolution's Renaissance lipsticks, which I love, because what they'll do is this one will settle down and the initial creaminess will go, or not dry down as such, but it will form more of a matte lipstick, which still got that creaminess to it. It won't dry your lips out or anything like that, but it will last and last and last. And I absolutely love these lipsticks, but this one I've been saving because it just looks so gorgeous for this time of year. We want those, we still want those nice pink tones, and I think this is more of a, it's like well, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's, to me, not too summery. It's more moving into winter, and I think it works very, very well. So I hope you enjoyed that get ready with me and trying some new products. The Soph palette, of course, is new, but I'm just loving, I'm absolutely loving that pink highlight. It's my favourite highlight at the moment. Perfect, love it. I can't stop looking at the glow, and I love that more neutral eye look. So I hope you enjoyed that today, and obviously I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel to watch further videos and tutorials, of course, and new products. And yeah, I really, really love that. And of course, I really enjoy your comments as well. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you. Bye.